Well, I'm looking at a very fast downhill, treacherous, sliding putt. My fear is I'm going to go way past the hole. I guess I could try to hit it off the toe of my putter, but I think I have a better solution, and I'm going to share it with you today on Winning Golf.
Winning golf.
Look at this putt, guys.
What we play.
Nice shot.
Working on that short game each and every day. I'm near the green again. That's where the action all begins. 'Cause winning golf, everybody wins. That's right. Everybody wins.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP helps companies run like never before. Run better with SAP.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another exciting week of Winning Golf where everybody wins. And speaking of winning, today I am thrilled to welcome a group from PJ Whelihan's, one of Winning Golf's very special partners. A little later in the show, this talented team will compete for 5 rounds in the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge and hopefully take home some amazing prizes like the Seymour putter, the #1 putter in golf. And of course, our champion will get to pitch from 90 feet for the keys to a brand new Infiniti G37 convertible. What a car. And for my instruction, I'm going to discuss the challenging buried bunker lie. That should be fun. But first, before we get to all that excitement, let's take a tour around today's host facility, the beautiful and scenic White Clay Creek Country Club. One thing is for sure, it's easy to spend a full day at White Clay Creek.
Here at White Clay Creek Country Club, we have a one-stop shop. I mean, not only do we have the casino here, but we have a fantastic Arthur Hills designed golf course. We have a wonderful practice facility that encompasses a lot of different varieties of things for all ages, whether it be golfers, juniors, lessons, we have it all here for you.
You can begin your day with a wonderful round of golf, follow that up with a delicious meal in the famous Rail Wine Bar and Grill, and if you weren't so lucky earlier on the golf course, you can trot next door and try your luck at Delaware Park. White Clay Creek Country Club, a public facility with a private mentality, is known throughout the area as a terrific venue for food, golf, banquets, wedding receptions, and corporate meetings. The banquet team provides unique catering packages and would love to be part of your wedding reception, employee gathering, or any other occasion you choose to celebrate.
Here at White Clay Creek Country Club, we have a 110-seat fine dining establishment where we have over 100 wines from around the world. We have an amazing team of chefs, extraordinary customer service with our front of the house staff.
The golf operation is truly special and includes a well-stocked golf shop, a practice facility second to none, a professional and service-oriented staff, and a golf course that is always in pristine condition. The Arthur Hills design course is challenging and demands superior course management with water entering the picture on 15 of the 18 holes. Although reaching 7,000 yards from the tips and earning a 140 slope rating, White Clay Creek offers 5 sets of tees, which allows players at any level to enjoy their experience. With a variety of holes, impeccable conditions from tee to green, and nature surrounding you at every turn, it's a golf course that brings you back time and time again.
We cater not only to our membership and to the public, but we specialize in outings. Whether it be a corporate outing, a charity outing, you have a group of 16 guys, a group of like 140 guys. You know, come on down, we're going to be able to customize a package for you, do tea gifts for you. We have an outstanding food and beverage department to do a banquet meal for you, would be lunch and or dinner.
Another special feature that separates White Clay Creek from most venues is its remarkable practice facility. White Clay Creek provides a 60,000 square foot natural bent grass tee box, a 7,500 square foot bent grass putting green, and 2 separate 5,000 square foot short game greens, all in mint condition. This is the perfect setup to work on all facets of your game. Speaking about improving your game, let the professional staff assist you through private lessons or its popular Golf Academy. Besides the spacious outdoor practice facility, White Clay Creek also provides an indoor training facility with amenities that include a state-of-the-art V1 swing analysis system, a launch monitor, and a 65-inch screen for a crystal clear view of your swing. Demo clubs and fitting systems from most of the major manufacturers are also available. White Clay Creek is easily accessible from I-95. Just look for the Churchman's Road exit, From there, just follow signs for Delaware Park. For more information on tee times, membership packages, golf outings, weddings, or banquets, check out the website at www.whiteclaycreekcc.com or call 302-994-6700.
Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
Well, I have a very fast, treacherous downhill sliding putt. Of course, my fear is to blow it way past the hole. So how do I get it close? Well, these three keys should help. Number one, it's very important to have a very soft, tension-free grip. My fingers are barely touching the handle of the golf club. That will help me hit it soft. Number two, I have a 15-foot putt, but I put a set of tees down about 4 feet closer. So in my mind, I'm going to try and putt this ball about 10 or 11 feet, then let the slope and gravity allow it to trickle down to the hole. And number three, and more of a mental thought than a physical one, is I have to be satisfied to two-putt this one. I don't want to blow it by and three-putt. The odds of one-putting aren't very good, so sometimes you can't be aggressive. Just try and two-putt and move on. Let's see what happens. A real soft grip, and I'm going to try to putt this about 5 feet shorter than the hole and let it trickle down. Well, I'll take that two-putt anytime. Remember, course management can also be useful on the green. I'll see you next week on the tee.
And now it's time for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Cleveland Golf. Cleveland Golf, how the game should feel. Now let's meet our competitors. Mike Pero, Mark LaQuintano, Rich Rodowitz, Brian McGinley, Mary Bergman, Jim Friss, Dan Mitten, Chris Webb, Joe Shorn, Tim Friss, Steve Cozy, Matt Oreziak.
Well, Jim Friss, thank you for serving as one of our hosts today. And Jim, it's a real honor to have PJ Whalehands back as a partner in 2013. And look at this group. They look like they can't wait to have a great time today.
Well, it's year 3 for us, and we got a cast of characters here today. They're going to have a great time.
Well, thank you, Jim. Now, we talked earlier, and you mentioned to me that the two best putters in this group are Mark LaQuintano and Mary Bergman. You two are on stage. You ready to go?
We are.
All right, well, this is a putting contest, and here's the deal. Both of you will putt from 10 feet at the same time. Now, I'm going to give you 20 seconds in this contest. Whoever rolls it in first, though, will win the prize, and the prize is awesome. Team, how about 2 rounds of golf to White Clay Creek Country Club? That's green fees and cart fees. What do you think?
I love it.
All right, you ready to roll one in?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Well, we are ready to go. Mary and Mark will be putting from 10 feet for 2 rounds of golf at beautiful White Clay Creek Country Club. Ready, team? You have 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, go. Well, they should be able to get 6 or 7 putts off in the 20 seconds. Will somebody make this for White Clay Creek? Mary has a chance. Oh, Mary Bergman rolls it in on her second attempt. What an incredible putt, and Mary wins the golf to White Clay Creek Country Club. Well, Mary Bergman, congratulations.
Thank you.
You made it on your second attempt. I hope you had a great
I
time.
had a wonderful time. Thank you, Doug.
You're quite welcome.
I'm
Here's
excited.
your gift certificate to
Thank you.
White Clay Creek.
Thank you.
Well, we're already giving away some great golf, and when we come back, we're going to try to give away lots of cash. I mean lots of cash, like maybe even $5,000. You won't want to miss that.
Coming up, Doug gives us some winning golf tips, plus one of our contestants will pitch for a new Infiniti JX when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, returns.
Nobody ever called me the next big thing. My whole career I've been sort of overlooked, flying under the radar. Kind of like Cleveland with irons. They don't have some crazy name or gimmick. They just show up when it matters. Like me.
Introducing Cleveland 588 irons. Multiple flight, feel, and forgiveness profiles for the ultimate fit.
I guess you can't stay under the radar forever.
Golf isn't just what we do. It's all we are.
can feel it in our gloves and when you walk in our shoes. We know how to be light, comfortable, flexible, and how to make every day playable. And when you're a player, you wear the mark. FJ, the mark of a player.
Graham here has been taking karate lessons. Yeah, like 1 or 2. But clearly he's not ready for this.
Jake.
Just like you may not be ready for a tour ball yet.
Luckily, there's Q-Star from Srixon, a ball engineered for the average golfer, with more distance and accuracy off the tee and more control from fairway to green. Question your ball. Q-Star is the answer.
Oh, Jake.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge provided by Srixon Golf Balls. Play a better ball. Srixon. See more putters. Hide the red dot. See more. Haas Jordan Umbrellas. Golf and specialty umbrellas made from the finest quality materials. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman, performance by design.
Everybody wins.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. Well, guys, are you ready to putt for some cash? Let's go. All right, well, here's the deal. Chris Webb, one of our co-hosts today, will pull a name out of the hat. That player will come up and spin the wheel to see how much cash he's putting for. Now, the amounts range from $1,000 to $5,000, and all you got to do to win is roll in a 30-foot putt. You've done that before, right? Yep. All right, Chris Webb, who's our lucky contestant? Please pull one name out of the hat. This is very exciting.
Number 7, Dan Mitten.
Dan Mitten. All right, Dan.
Go, Danny.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Good.
Dan, give that wheel a good spin. It has to go around twice. Let it go. Oh, beautiful spin. This is going to be for $1, $2, $3, $4, or $5,000. Very exciting. And it rolls in $1,000. All right, Dan, let's go make a putt. Well, Dan Mitten is ready to putt from 30 feet for $1,000. I certainly want to mention that this exciting putting event is sponsored by our friends from U.S. Hole-in-One Insurance. What a great group to work with. Boy, we would love to give away some cash. In week 5, we gave away $1,000. We'd love to see it happen again. Dan Mitten from 30 feet on the beautiful practice green at White Clay Creek Country Club. He's got a great setup. His eyes are on the inside of the ball, and here it comes. It looks like he pulled it a little bit. He got it to the hole, but pulled it a hair, but a good effort by Dan Mitten. Well, Dan, you got it to the hole. You gave it a good effort. I hope you enjoyed the contest.
I did. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
A little faster than I thought.
Well, it was a fast green. Well, you're welcome, Dan. Well, we didn't give away the cash this week, but the great news is we still have a ton of prizes to give away in the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge. So let's get round 1 underway.
Our Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge takes place on the pristine and first-class practice facilities at White Clay Creek. Our competitors will showcase their short game skills with some challenging shots in 4 preliminary rounds. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our all-important Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the Survivor round will compete in an up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Up first is an uphill 20-yard chip from the fairway that Chris Webb handles well.
The 52-degree Cleveland gap wedge, and look at that touch by Chris. Well done, Chris.
Dan Mitten chips it to about 3 feet.
Boy, that's a good club selection and a good touch. Well done, Dan Mitten.
Mary Bergman makes some noise with this gem.
Looks like a beautiful touch coming in towards the hole, and look at that touch by Mary Bergman.
But check out Joe Shorn's shot to 10 inches.
Rolling up there beautifully. This could go in the cup. Wow, what an effort by Joe Shorn.
He takes the round. Round 2 features an 80-foot chip shot from the fairway. Matt Oreziak leads things off.
Matt Oreziak bringing it in high here on the practice green at White Clay Creek. And boy, he's got the line. And look at that touch by Matt.
Jim Friss has a good effort.
Jim Friss with an 8-iron. This should run a little bit. It's just a hair behind it. But you can make that putt, Jim.
Brian McGinley shows off his short game skills.
He started on the correct side. Will it have enough to get to the hole? It certainly has the line. And that's a nice touch by Brian McGinley.
Chris Webb chips it to under 8 feet.
Cleveland sand wedge. He's playing this correctly. On the right side, it's going to come left at the end and looks like about pin high for Chris Webb.
Mike Pero tries to take the round with this shot to 5 feet.
And boy, that's a nice touch and a good line. This one's got a chance to go in. Look at that effort by Mike Pero. Well done. Great job.
But Joe Shorn playing some winning golf. At under 2 feet, he takes the round.
And here it comes. And look at that touch by Joe Shorn. Well done, Joe. Good job, buddy.
Up next is a 25-yard pitch from the deep rough. Dan Mitten has some touch.
And that's a nice touch, come up a hair short, but a good effort by Dan Mitten.
Rich Rodowitz is just a little bit better.
Rolling towards the hole, and a good touch by Rich. Well done, Rich.
Tim Friss pitches it to 5 feet away.
Beautiful stroke, and this one's got a chance. That's a terrific effort by Tim Friss.
But watch Mark LaQuintano's shot.
With a good aim and a good run. This one's got a chance to go in. It's in the hole!
It's in the hole. That is one winning golf shot from Mark LaQuintano. Round 4 is our putting contest with this 30-footer that Jim Friss had no trouble with.
From 30 feet, moving right to left. Should be about pin high just below the hole. Well done, Jim.
Steve Cozy rolls his ball to less than 2 feet away.
Great setup and a beautiful stroke. You got it right here.
Tim Friss continues his fine play.
Eyes over the golf ball. He's got a beautiful line. Will he have enough speed? Just short of the hole. Great effort by Tim Friss.
Mike Pero puts his ball to 8 inches.
A beautiful stroke. This is coming in the back door. Does it have a chance? Wow, what an effort by Mike Pero.
But it's Rich Rodowitz who's determined to take the round.
Okay, great setup. This one's got a chance. Will it get to the hole? Oh my goodness.
Nice shot, Rich. It's anyone's game heading into our Survivor round. But first, Doug gives our players some short game help.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this lie, it's a very tough shot. It gives most golfers a lot of anxiety. The key to getting out is to have a good setup and the right swing thoughts. So I'm going to go over that right now. First, the setup. It's very important that you take your club face and actually close the club face and then grip it. Now, most bunker shots, we open the face. For this one, we're going to close the face. Number 2, I'm going to ask you to play the ball in the center of your stance. Most bunker shots, it's in the front. For this one, it's going to be in the center. Number 3 is your posture, and very important. I'm going to ask you to take 75% of your body weight and put it on your front leg. It stays there the entire shot. This creates a very steep angle of attack, which gets me to my swing thought. My swing thought is I'm going to take this club and lift it up with my hands and arms very quickly. And I'm going to swing down and try to hit an inch behind that golf ball. So it's a very steep angle of attack. Now, because it's so steep, I won't have much of a follow through. My club will just stick into the sand. But if you hit an inch behind it, the ball should pop up with a lot of topspin and roll towards the hole. Any questions? Great. Well, I'm going to need a brave volunteer. Do we have a brave volunteer in this group? Well, Rich, thank you. Come on in, Rich. Well, I'm looking for a brave one. All right, let's go over the routine together, okay? First of all, let's close the club face. Remember, we close it and then we grip the club. All right? Number 2, I'm going to ask you to have the ball in the center of your stance. So we'd like to be able to draw a line right in the middle of your stance. Good. Now I'm going to ask you, Rich, to take about 75% of your weight and move it on your front leg. All right. All right, so the club is closed, the ball is centered, the weight is forward. You're going to leave it there. And I want you to feel now that you're going to lift this club up quickly and chop down into that sand. Okay. You won't have much of a follow through. The ball should pop out if you hit the 1 inch behind it. Okay? Let's see what happens. I'm going to stand back with this wonderful group from PJ Wheelahans and give it a shot. Oh, we'll take that shot all day. Well, on a shot like this, you don't want to get greedy. Just get it on the green. Tremendous shot today, Rich.
Thanks for the tip, Doug.
You're quite welcome.
Appreciate it.
The top 2 players in our Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge Survivor round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. And check out the shot we have for our competitors. A 90-foot chip from the heavy rough. Mary Bergman tries to make the final 2 with this effort to 6 feet.
Playing it right to left, coming down the hill. And real good soft hands by Mary Bergman.
But Mark LaQuintano chips it to just over 4 feet to secure 1 spot.
This one's got a chance to go in. Look at that touch by Mark LaQuintano.
And Joe Shorn hits a beauty to take the other spot.
He's out of the deep rough here at White Clay Creek practice green, and look at this touch by Joe. This should nestle right next to the hole. Well done, Joe Shorn.
So it's Shorn and La Quintana in our up and in final, when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, continues.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings,
Flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Wellaham.
Where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
I'm Joe Bush, and I know Infinities. Get to know me, and I'll help you get to know Infinities too.
Test drive the all-new incredible Infiniti Q50 at Infiniti of Ardmore or Infiniti of Westchester.
Prizes for Winning Golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, and e-commerce solutions. Legendary Headwear, wear what the pros wear, legendary. And by PJ Wheelahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our restaurants and make it a party at PJ's. Outerwear provided by FootJoy. Whether it's cool, rainy, or windy, make every day playable with FootJoy. It's time now for the SAP Up and In Playoff on Winning Golf.
We are in the gorgeous practice green, and our 2 finalists are ready to compete for some amazing prizes, a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and the opportunity to pitch for a brand new Infiniti G37 convertible. Now, the rules for the playoff are simple. Whoever rolls their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes will be crowned our Winning Golf champion. Our first shot in the SAP playoff will be a 30-yard pitch shot from the fairway. Joe Shorn will have the honors. Joe is the vice president of Shorn Construction, carries an 8 handicap, and plays most of his golf at Broad Run. Joe's going with a sand wedge. He's had a great day. He won 2 prior rounds in the competition. Uphill, 30 yards, and here it comes. Hits in the front of the green. Look at this effort by Joe Shorn. This got a chance to go in. Wow, what a shot by Joe Shorn. And now it's Mark LaQuintana's turn to try and perform some magic around the green here at White Clay Creek. Mark is a financial analyst for Siemens Healthcare, has a 10 handicap, and plays most of his golf at Coachville Country Club. And boy, look at this shot right up at the hole. He's below the cup about 10 feet. Very makeable putt. Well done. Well, Mark LaQuintana has 12 feet up the hill. He'll need to make this putt. Joe is sitting about 10 inches from the hole, so he needs to roll this in. Good setup, good stroke. Oh, push it a little bit to the right side. Well, Joe Shorn had a tremendous shot from 30 yards to get to this point. He's 10 inches from the hole. If he rolls this in, he's our Winning Golf champion at White Clay Creek Country Club. Joe Shorn. Well, Joe Shorn, congratulations. That was an incredible shot in the SAP playoff. From 30 yards, you knocked it 10 inches from the hole. Tap in from there. Hope you had a great experience with Winning Golf.
Thank you, Doug. We had a great time here today with all these guys. We had a great camaraderie and a great event, and I was very excited that I was able to be in the championship. Thank you.
Well, Joe, your experience isn't quite over yet, because in a couple minutes, you're going to have the opportunity to pitch from 90 feet for a brand new Infiniti G37 convertible. Joe, I've driven this car. It's amazing. Can you knock one in from 90 feet?
I got the right club for the hole.
Well, I love his confidence, so whatever you do, don't touch that remote. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
Still to come, our champion has a chance to win a new Infiniti G37 convertible. Stay tuned as Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, continues.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
What do 16% larger grooves feel like? What does a rotational face pattern feel like? How about dimensionally optimized laser milling? It feels like the most advanced spin technology ever engineered into a single club face. The new 588 Rotex wedge from Cleveland Golf feels like the best wedge we've ever built, because that's exactly what it is.
I'm Joe Bush, and I know Infinities. Get to know me, and I'll help you get to know Infinities too.
Test drive the all-new incredible Infiniti Q50 at Infiniti of Ardmore or Infiniti of Westchester.
With winning golf, everybody wins.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infiniti Champions Pitch. Infiniti Inspired Performance.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week, our champion will attempt to hole out from 90 feet to win an amazing brand new Infiniti G37 convertible. Winning Golf is thankful to have two first-class dealerships, Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, sponsoring this exciting event. So let me set the stage. We're on the practice green at White Clay Creek Country Club, and what a beautiful practice green it is. Our champion, Joe Shorn, is 90 feet away. If he can hit the pitch shot of his life, he will drive home in a luxurious Infiniti G37 convertible. Joe has had a great day. He's got a chance to make this. His setup is beautiful, and here it comes. It's going right at it. Look how close this shot is. What a great effort by Joe Shorn, our champion here at White Clay Creek. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show from the gorgeous White Clay Creek Country Club. Believe me, this facility has all the amenities a golfer could ask for. A great golf course, great practice facilities, great food, and great service. Hey, I'd also like to thank my hosts today, Jim Frisk, Chris Webb, and Mike Perro, and the entire PJ Wilhan's team. Every time we get together, we have lots of fun, great camaraderie, and a lot of Winning Golf highlights. Hey, and don't forget, you can follow Winning Golf TV on Twitter, friend us on Facebook, and catch all the episodes on our website, winninggolftv.com. Thanks so much for watching today's show. I'll see you all next week.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP helps companies run like never before. Run better with SAP.
Everybody wins, that's right, everybody wins. Sticking one by the pin, I'm busting.